at the conclusion of Expedition 6. The flight of the Soyuz will be monitored through a series of Russian tracking stations that stretch from here in Baikonur east to the city of Vladivostok. Telemetry from the new Soyuz spacecraft will be relayed to the Mission Control Center in the town of Korolyov outside Moscow, where Russian flight controllers will take over mission authority once the Soyuz is safely in orbit. NASA is represented in Baikonur today, among others, by Bill Gerstenmaier, the Associate Administrator for Space Operations, Mike Suffredini, the International Space Station Program Manager, the Deputy Director of the Johnson Space Center, Ellen Ochoa, and Scott Kelly's twin brother, Mark Kelly. Next February, Mark Kelly and his crewmates will climb aboard the Shuttle Endeavour on Launch Pad 39A at the Kennedy Space Center for their launch to the International Space Station, which at that time will be commanded by Scott Kelly. The first-time relatives, let alone twin brothers, will meet each other in space and as respective vehicle commanders. We're just 6 months shy of the 50th anniversary of the launch of Yuri Gagarin as the first human in space from the same launch pad that Kelly, and Skripochka are on at this hour, strapped into the descent module of the Soyuz TMA-01M. It is fully fueled, ready for launch to continue the legacy left behind by Gagarin a half-century ago. That's it for now from the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan. Now back to you at Mission Control in Houston.
The crew was awakened at about 9:40 Central Time this morning, about 8.5 hours prior to launch. The crew members then participated in final traditional and required pre-launch activities. Seeing footage here of some of those activities.
Half the door already.
Before departing their crew quarters, each crew member signed their doors of the rooms they've been staying in at the Cosmonaut Hotel in Baikonur. That's a long-standing tradition of astronauts and cosmonauts flying aboard Soyuz spacecraft as they prepare to depart. They've stayed in those rooms for about a week and a half as they've undergone final launch preparations.
Which date? 7th. Yeah, you can lie down if that's more convenient. Okay, let's move over.
Well, it's Skripochka there handing off the last signatures, and here is NASA astronaut Scott Kelly putting his own mark on the door.
That's it? Yes, and they cleared the path. Remember,
3 crew members then received a traditional blessing from a Russian Orthodox priest here.
And we wish you come back safely. And that God be with you at all times. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Godspeed. God help you.
Ten minutes after noon Central Time, the crew departed the Cosmonaut Hotel and then boarded a bus for the ride to the Integration and Suit-Up Facility at Building 254 in the Baikonur Cosmodrome.
Hey guys.
Houston Station on spacecraft 2 for detonating and video.
Kelly there waving goodbye from the windows of the bus, taking him to Building 254.
You were there.
Crew arrived at Building 254 just before 1 p.m. Central Time.
Step on that tail.
Crew member then underwent final medical exams and suited up